Welcome in, Astros fans. Houston Astros going for win number 6 in a row tonight. Back home after a very hot winning streak on the road. Philadelphia comes into town. Very similar record as the Astros. And they're going to face the pitcher who's leading the major leagues in wins. But we'll get to him in a minute. Josh James going for win number 10 tonight in his 18th start. 153 strikeouts over 107 and a third innings. Should be a good one tonight with two very good pitchers on the mound. One with 11 wins on the season, and Josh James going for win number 10 tonight. It's going to be Gene Segura
leading off for the Phillies.
Leading it off for Philadelphia tonight.
Gene Segura.
And he takes a first pitch strike for a fastball. Astros have been on the road for 2 series.
7-10.
Back here in Houston for 2 3-game series before the All-Star break next week. 0-2 to Segura. Ripped right at Jose Altuve, who fielded it cleanly in the air, actually. So he'll stab it out of the air for out number 1. Take a look at that Phillies starting lineup. There's not a batter hitting over 300. And they only have 2 batters hitting below, 3 hitting below 250. So, very average hitting team. But they've had a lot of success this year with 50 wins. Newcomer Andrew McCutchen, longtime Pittsburgh Pirate, takes a look at strike number 1. The 1-0 pitch. It's quickly 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Welcome in, James King and Ms. Donna Dodds. Buda, Texas and Indian Creek, Texas representing. 0-2 pitch to McCutchen. Swung and missed. That'll be a swinging strikeout. They'll throw on to first to complete it. 2-3 for out number 2 in this one. Bryce Harper. A man who was highly touted out of high school, drafted by the Washington Nationals, traded, and they win the World Series. Craziest thing ever. Very dangerous bat. He bats here with nobody out. Nobody on and 2 outs. He does lead the team in batting average at 276. 1-0 to Harper. Slider misses. Josh trying to hit the corners here, not leave anything over the big part of the plate. Kenny Jansen behind the plate tonight umpiring says, you're going to have to get it over the dish, Bubba.
Ball.
That one just missing. Not sure where that was. 3-0 to Harper. Let's see if he has the green light here as Josh James rears back. He is. He's going to ground it to Yuli, who's going to toss over to James for out number 3. They go 3-1 for out number 3, so the Phillies go 1-2-3 here in the top of the first. Astros tied for first in the AL West. They come to bat for the first time in this one tonight. We'll be right back. Astros will have their hands full tonight. Said he had 11 wins. That was misspoken by me. 10 wins. He's at the top of the National League in wins with 10. Aaron Nola, 2.86 ERA. Going to be a very tough outing tonight for the Astros hitters, who are led off by George Springer, 1 homer shy of 20 on the season here before the All-Star break. Brings in a 258 average. They're looking to strike on the outside corner. See the Phillies record there in the bottom right, 50 and 42nd in the East. I believe they're trailing Atlanta, who's leading that division. The 0-1 to George. Late on the fastball, let her high. It's quickly 0-2 to the Astros leadoff man. Way outside with the knuckle curve. Count moves to 1-2 to George. Just missing the changeup there. A little out in front of it. That'll be strikeout number 1 on the evening for Aaron Nola. Brings up Altuve batting here with one gone.
Nope.
He looks at a fastball that misses the zone. Altuve brings in pretty round numbers. 300 average, 20 home runs, 43 RBIs so far on the season.
1-1.
He swings through the fastball there. It's 1-1 to Altuve, who does have 2 home runs in his last 4. That was going to be lifted to foul territory. First baseman running over and squeezing it for out number 2.
Batting third.
So Altuve is retired there. We take a look at the starting lineup back home. So we have the DH again. That's where Jordan's back. See Altuve's average already dipped to 299. Our graphic guys down in the truck doing a great job. Brings up Michael Brantley. Two gone. Nobody on here in the bottom of the first. Quickly 0-1 to Brantley. He fouls the changeup away. It's 0-2. Nola trying to get out of the first inning, just throwing 10 pitches. The 0-2 to the professional hitter. He does it. Swings through the changeup. 2 Astros go down on strikes in the first inning against Nola. We're scoreless here in Houston.
Leading off for
Welcome back. It's going to be
the first baseman, number 17,
Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead it off in the 4th for Philadelphia. Philadelphia was retired in order back in the top of the first. So, home plate umpire not giving him a piece of that corner on the umpire's left side of home plate tonight. That one will be way outside with the slider. Astros in a first place tie with the A's in the AL West, so we're doing some scoreboard watching. Keeping an eye out for that Oakland score at the bottom of your screen as this game progresses. 2-2 pitch to Hoskins. It's going to go foul. Two again. Just missing with the 98-mile-an-hour heater. The payoff pitch to Hoskins. And this is low, so it's a walk here for the leadoff man. The Phillies will have their leadoff man aboard for Didi Gregorius. Didi coming over from the Yankees. He's going to pop it up here. George's going to run over from center field. He'll get there in plenty of time. Hoskins will have to hold it first. One gone here in the second. Take a look at that defense. Pretty familiar. Brantley back over in left. Reddick in right tonight. Stubbs behind the dish. Normal infielders there. Could have been a double play ball. Bregman boneheaded, just goes straight to first. Looked like Bregman was surprised he caught that ball, you know. Nick Williams, the DH, bats now with a runner in scoring position. And he lifts one here that Reddick should catch easily. He'll be back in that corner though, up against the wall, and snagged for out number 3. So they leave one. We're through 1.5, still scoreless. It'll be Alvarez, Bregman, and Gurriel due up for the Astros. Stay with us. Yordan Alvarez in his 26th career high ding-dongs lead off the Astros here in the second inning. The Phillies in the shift. Alvarez swings through the curveball for strike number 1. That fastball misses the zone. 1-1 now to Jordan. That one's outside as well. 2-1. Ooh, just catching the inside corner there against Jordan. Count evens to 2-2. Got to protect here with 2 strikes. So you can see the fastball. That's the 3rd strikeout for Nola. James, how are we not up 5 yet? This guy has 10 wins on the season. He's got 3 Ks already. A little late decision there by Alvarez. Expecting something a little off speed there. Bregman now bats with 1 gone, nobody on. Both teams looking for their first hit in this one so far. Oakland's going to be on the road tonight against San Francisco. That'll be a late start. We'll see that score probably as this game progresses. That changeup is something the Astros hitters have not talked about in the dugout yet, apparently. 1-2 to Alex. There's a rip to the right side for a base hit. A 1-out single for the Astros puts Bregman on the base pass with Ulieski Gurriel trying to move him around here. Pena's batting .302 on the year. Fastball on the knees, taken for a strike. Ulieski has grounded into 17 double play balls. Probably going to see balls low in the zone here in this at-bat. And just like that, he gets a fastball at the letters that he swings through. 0-2. I apparently don't know anything about baseball. The 0-2 pitch to Pena. Challenged him with the fastball there, and Yuli swings through it. That's strikeout number 4 for Nola. So it's been strikeout and a single. 4 strikeouts and a single for the Astros tonight. Carlos Correa. Bregman still over at first. Correa way early on that changeup. We've been talking about it for about 2 innings here. 0-1 to Carlos. Can't wait on the curveball either. 0-2. Carlos Correa trying to avoid becoming the 5th strikeout victim here in just 2 innings of work for Nola.
He's going.
Bregman takes off, and he'll get there easily with the ball getting away from the catcher. Bregman now in scoring position. 1-2 to Correa. Swung through the changeup. Holy moly. That is 5 strikeouts for the Astros tonight. Through 2, they leave a man. We're scoreless. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Top of the 3rd. Going to be led off by Adam Hazley. Don't say Hasley. Hazley. Good. I have the pronunciation right. Takes the first pitch. 97-mile-an-hour strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. Over. Squeezes it for out number 1. James's pitch count looks real nice. For 2 1/3. 22 pitches for Josh James so far. Snared by Alex Bregman at 3rd. Folks, that's going to go down on the scorecard as a 5-3 putout. But that was pretty good glove work by Bregman. 2 gone quickly here in the 3rd. Gene Segura batting for the 2nd time in this one. He goes around on the fastball. Segura is the team leader in hits.
Ball 1.
He lays off the slider. 1-1. Fastball misses low. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Lifted just right there on the edge of the infield and outfield transition, and Yuli will squeeze it for out number 3. 1-2-3 in the third for Philadelphia. We're still scoreless here in Houston. We'll be right back. Josh Reddick leads it off for the Astros here in the bottom of the third. He's another one of those Astros hitting over 300. A lot of guys right at the 302, 303, 304 mark. We'll see how their averages look after the game here against Nola. Astros with only 1 hit so far in this one. Change-ups fouled away by Reddick. 1-1.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
So Nola's throwing mid-90s with the fastball. And he's got a high 70s curveball. And then that changeup right there that just goes completely out of the zone. Astros going to have their hands full tonight. That's the 6th strikeout. And this is the 9-hole hitter. So Stubbs trying to avoid the strikeout, or Nola would have struck out 7 of the 9 batters the first time through. We have faced some good pitching, but I don't think someone's done that to lead off a game against the Astros this season. Way out in front of the curveball. So they can't sit on the off-speed stuff because Nola's able to rear back and throw it mid-90s. And the changeup, 84, is just swung right through by Stubbs. Nola's done it 7 Ks for the first time through the lineup for the Astros. He's chasing Greinke's record that was just set earlier this year.
Count 1-0.
Springer wisely lays off one here. He bats with 2 outs, nobody on in the third. Hits it foul there, count evens at 1-1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Changeup is also changing speeds. Nola is throwing it sometimes in the mid-80s there, 86, and some other times in the high 70s. Zoinks. 1-2 to George. Don't let him strike out the side. He did. That's 8 strikeouts for Nola through 3. Uh-oh. Josh James, we need you to strike them all out until we get to the bullpen. We're through 3. We're scoreless. Andrew McCutchen bats for the second time in this one, leading off the the 4th inning for the Phillies. He grounds to Bregman, gets to it in plenty of time, fires a strike over to Yuli for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Phillies here in the 4th, and it's Bryce Harper. Taking a first pitch strike at 99. Oh, 1 to Harper. Swung through the slider. Good pitch there for James. The 0-2. Just missing the outside corner there. 1-2. Changeup is high. 2-2 now to Harper. Yes, James, we're going to try to keep Nola from breaking Greinke's Major League Baseball record of 21 strikeouts in a game. Altuve there playing a rover in the shift. He'll go 4-3 for out number 2. Harper saw a lot of pitches. That ends in a ground out there. So Rhys Hoskins, he's the only base runner so far in this one for the Phillies. A walk was granted to him back in the 2nd. He takes a first pitch strike. Way out in front of the changeup there. Josh James really had him fooled. Quickly 0-2 to Hoskins. He lifts that one foul to stay alive. Oh, James, I'll keep that in mind. I don't know if she's going to be watching tomorrow. Ooh, just missing there. 1-2 now to Hoskins. We will, if she watching now, James, just give me some information there. The 1-2 to Hoskins. Fouled away. Slider freezes him. Josh James with a strikeout to end the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning now. It's Houston and Phillies tied up at 0. Altuve, Brantley, and Alvarez due up. Let's just put the ball in play, fellas. Jose Altuve leads it off.
Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Off-speed stuff. There it was. Got a piece of it. Altuve's hit safely in 4 games in a row. 0 for 1 in this one.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses through a 94-mile-an-hour fastball.
1 ball.
Really takes one to the face there. 1-2. That was way up there. 1-2 to Jose. Another strikeout for Nola. Astros don't have him figured out yet.
Now
Brantley struck out on 3 pitches his first at bat.
Well, that's off.
He'll see at least 4 if it's a strikeout in this second at bat for him today. He bats here with 1 gone and nobody on in the 4th. Late on the fastball. 1-1 to Brantley. Way outside, and Michael Brantley shaking his head at that one. Not happy. 1-2 now. Don't want to give a guy gifts. He's already got great stuff today. That's too low. 2-2. Oakland jumps out to a 1-0 lead there in San Francisco. A lot of baseball left in that one. We'll keep an eye on that game. Brantley is going to ground it weakly to third. There is a chance. He does leg it out nearly, but they'll go 5-3 for out number 2 here in the 4th. Not a strikeout, so we'll call that a win. Yordan Alvarez did, guess what, last bat? He struck out.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he takes the first pitch ball in this one. Look at the Phillies there in the shift. That one goes to the backstop, 2-0.
Ball 3.
3-0 to Yordan. The next pitch from Nola will be his 50th here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. A lot of strikeouts tonight. This one better be right down the plate for Yordan to swing. He was taking all the way. 3-1 now to Yordan.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through the changeup. Count goes full. 2 strikes has not been a good outcome for the Astros tonight so far. That's another strikeout for Nola. Guys, I know we say video game numbers a lot, and this is an actual video game. Holy smokes, of course he's smiling. We're through 4 scoreless. Back here in Houston, there's no doubt that if Heidi's microphone were on here, she'd be talking about how Nola's been missing a lot of Astros bats with his pitches today. Astros don't have it figured out yet. Good news, the Phillies have only reached base once, and that was via a walk from James. So Josh James having similar success, but the guy's putting it in play. 1-0 just missing there.
That's ball 2.
It's going to go 2-0 now to
2-0.
Didi Gregorius, the longtime Yankee. Still weird for him and Harper to be on this team. There's a strike call in the inside corner. 2-1. Lifted to left. Brantley with a long way to go. It's not going to get there. Gregorius going to get a double here to lead off the 5th inning. Should have been a can of corn there. But with Brantley playing way over on the center field side, not able to get to that one in time. They bring Real Muto. Hang on a minute.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The batter takes the ball. He's got a runner in scoring position here, less than 1 out. No outs here in the 5th for Real Muto. James, next time we're hanging out, James King, I'm going to bring the game. I'm going to have you hit. It's difficult, I know, and that's going to be score a run. Back-to-back doubles for the Phillies, gives them a 1-run lead. So the Phillies get their first hit and first run here in the 5th. James needs to settle down here. Still nobody retired. 0-1 pitch. Swung through there. A quickly 0-2. Oh, just out of the reach of Yuli. Gonna test the arm of Reddick. Wow. Wow. They're gonna score on that really weak hit. On an 0-2 pitch. This one just barely getting out of the reach of Yuli. And a runner scoring from second base. 1 runner on. Phillies now with a 2-0 lead for Adam Hazley.
Ball, that's out.
2-0 now. James struggling to find the strike zone. There's a changeup right down the middle for strike number 1. Way outside with that one. 3-1 now. Swung through, full count. Changeup is ripped to left. Brantley does get there in time to snare it for out number 1. Runner goes back to first. Double play is in order. You hear that, Alex Bregman over there at third. Scott Kingery now bats for Philadelphia. 1 gone, runner at first base.
Ball, that's out.
First pitch ball. Josh James was cruising through 4. He's run into some trouble here in the 5th. On a night where 1 run seems like a lot, the Phillies have 2. Slider misses there, 2-1 to Kingery. There's a fastball in the low part of the zone. 2-2 now. Changeup is lifted to right. Reddick waits underneath it. Weird angle there. Just stood there and then caught it off the grass for out number 2. Gene Segura, Phillies leadoff man's looking for his first hit in this one. Runner at first base. 2 gone here in the 5th. 2 runs already in for Philadelphia.
Nope. Ball 1.
Josh James not thrilled with that call. We're not here either up in the booth. That was a little makeup call, don't you think? 1-2 now to the leadoff batter.
Ball inside.
Okay, we're not going to get that corner. Not tonight. James fields it himself, throws on to first for out number 3. The Phillies get 2. Astros with only one hit in this one so far. A runner hasn't reached second through 4.5. It's Philadelphia 2, Astros nothing. Back here in Houston. We've turned off all the commentary if you're watching one of these broadcasts for the first time. That's why it looks like she's not. She is talking, but we're not hearing her. Turn her off and don't have the heart to tell her. Astros now trail this one by 2 runs. Bregman's the solo hit so far for the Astros today. He leads off the 5th. Swinging through a curveball there for strike number 1. Quickly 0-2 to Alex. That one's low, but barely. Yeah, we're not sure where that one was either, Nola. That looked like a strike. 1-2 to Alex. That one is smoked, but foul. 1-2 now to Bregman. Stays alive, looked in that one foul. That's a ball outside, 2-2. Decent at bat here for Bregman. This will be the 7th pitch of the at bat right here. He takes that one low. The count will go full here to Alex Bregman. He's leading off the 5th for the Astros. The payoff pitch. Swings through and misses. Same song, different verse here in the 5th to lead it off. Nola's 11th strikeout of the game. Slider just dropping out of the zone for Bregman there. Gonna have to get to the fastball tonight if the Astros hope to get some runs. Either get Nola out of the game or hit the fastball fair.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Changeup misses there, 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Fastball, same spot, 2-0 now to Gurriel.
Count is 2-1.
Changeup is swung through. 2-1 to Yuli. Nola's stuff just looking dominating tonight. Yuli lifts that one to center field. That'll be caught for out number 2 just at the warning track. 2 gone here in the 5th for Carlos Correa.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Not sure if we have somebody who hasn't struck out in this game yet. Nola with 11 strikeouts through 4 2/3. 2 gone here in the 5th for Correa. That is smoked. Should be 2 here for Carlos. Gonna hit that one to the wall, and it's a 2-out double for the Astros. Pitch he sees and ripping it into the hole, and it'll be Josh Reddick. Still batting over 300, but barely. Correa's at second base, 2 outs here in the 5th. Late on the fastball there, 0-1. Two consecutive fastballs in the outside corner. Reddick is swung late on both. So here comes the changeup. 0-2.
Outside, that's
Another fastball. Reddick doesn't offer it that one. 1-2. Oh, almost gets through the infield there. And Reddick almost beats it out. They go 6-3 for out number 3. Well, the Astros putting the bat on the ball. That's promising. We're through 5. It's Phillies 2, Astros nothing. We'll be right back.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Andrew McCutchen leads it off for the Phillies here in the 6th.
Andrew.
Ironically, it wasn't the top of this lineup or even the middle that got the runs.
1-0.
Runs coming back in the 5th, starting with that 6-hole hitter. 0-1 to McCutchen. Bryce Harper waits on deck. It's that right at Yuli. The only man playing on the right side had him positioned perfectly. Out number 1. Bryce Harper's put it in play twice tonight, but yet to reach first base. Pair of ground outs for him so far in this one.
Count 1-0.
First pitch fastball is taken for a ball. Changeup misses low and away. James, I know. I'm just catching up with James's comments here. He said, if Bregman doesn't swing, that's a walk. Yes, that's correct. Another ground out for Bryce Harper here, 4-3 for out number 2. And then, I like this strategy. Leave the controller on the floor, and I bet you get on base. Okay, good. Trainer's out of the dugout, examining the forearm of Josh James, suffering through a bout of tightness in his forearm muscles. James will be unable to continue in this game. Well, folks, the hits keep on coming for the Astros tonight. Oh, except we do have a bit of good news. It is going to be Oakland trailing the Giants 4-1 now, so that's a bit of good news.
Number 65, Jose.
Urquidy's ready to go here. 2 gone here in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 17,
Rhys Hoskins bats with nobody on base.
Yep, that ball went out.
Urquidy missing just barely there. The 1-0. We've talked about it a lot, but Urquidy was one of the guys in line to get that 5th starting role. So to have him in the bullpen means you've got some length. He can eat up some innings. Astros looking for him to do that tonight. It's 2-2 to Hoskins. Two pitch. Way outside. Full count goes full. Fastball's fouled away. Do the full count again. Payoff pitch from Jose Urquidy. Swung through. Phillies go down in order in the 6th. They still lead this one 2-0 through 5.5. It's now Urquidy on the hill. Hopefully Josh James is okay. The best they can hope for is a no decision. Astros need to get on the board here. Let's do it. Do we try James King's approach here? Leave the controller on the floor, and I bet you get on base. All right, James, bet. Garrett Stubbs will bat here. Controller not in the hand. 1-0, and would have swung at that. 1-0 to Stubbs. Ooh, that's a tough one. That was right on the edge. 1-1. That's one I feel like Garrett could have turned on, but social experiment here not going very well. 1-2 now to Stubbs. Controller completely out of the hand here as Nola might get his 12th strikeout of the night. He does. All right, James, it was a good social experiment, but we're going to let Springer hit with the controller in our hand here.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
George has got a pair of strikeouts. First pitch swinging there on the changeup. He's out in front, 0-1. Lifted foul, 0-2.
1 ball.
Taken way high.
2 strikes.
Aaron Nola with 76 pitches through 5 1/3 so far. James, that's perfect. Oh, man, he rears back with a 94 for his 13th K of the game.
Now back, second baseman.
2 gone here in the 6th. Maybe Jose Altuve hoping to ignite a 2-out rally.
1-1's the count.
Swings through the changeup. 0-1 to Jose.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Fastball misses there, 1-1. Late on the fastball.
Count is
1-2 now to Altuve. Another strikeout for Nola. His 13th. Is that right? 13 Ks for the opposing pitcher. Woo! Through 6. Phillies 2, Astros nothing. Be right back. Didi Gregorius leads it off for the Phillies here in the 5th.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch swinging for Gregorius. Pops it over to first base. Gurriel squeezes it for out number 1. Oh, baseball is a funny game. This is a close game, but it feels like the Phillies are way out in front. It's only 2-0 for Real Muto. It goes around there 0-1. Perfect changeup. Charlie Bob, welcome in. This so far has been a tough one to watch, but we're here in the last third of the game, and it's still close. Astros with only a couple of hits. Phillies with only 3 tonight. That slider just missing there. Count goes to 2-2. Tell you what, at least the Astros won't lose to the Miami Marlins tonight like the Texas Rangers are going to do, down 8-4. Jose Urquidy gets his second strikeout of the game. Coming in relief for Josh James, who had to leave with a bit of tightness in his forearm.
Nick Williams.
This is the guy that ignited the rally for the Phillies.
Nope.
Nick Williams. Urquidy starts him off with a ball low. Nick Williams, by the way,
Ball, that's out.
10th most strikeouts in the National League. He's 1 for 2 tonight. 2-0 to him.
Hey.
There you go. Give him something to hit, because he's proven that he can't prior to tonight. The 2-1 pitch. Inside. It'll be a hitter's count now for Williams. 3-1.
That's out. Ball
It just
4.
misses. It's been a consistent strike zone, or lack of, out there on that outside corner to left-handers tonight.
Now the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
It'll be Adam Hazley with Williams over at first base.
That's the ball.
He takes the first pitch ball. Changeup misses high. 2-0. That one's lifted just beyond shortstop. Carlos Correa backs up, squeezes it for out number 3. We're down to our final 9 outs. We need to get Nola out of the game for sure. Astros need to get the bat on the ball. Brantley, Alvarez, and Bregman are going to be called on to do that. We'll be right back as we stretch it here in Houston. Welcome back, Astros fans. We got the Phillies bullpen working now. 81 pitches for Nola through 6 innings pitched. Astros have mustered only 2 hits through 6 innings. Brantley leading off the 7th for the Astros. Takes one, I'm talking barely, in the bottom of that strike zone. Nola's been nibbling, and he's had a lot of success with his curveball and changeup tonight. And then it makes that mid-90s, low-90s fastball seem like it's coming in 100. 0-2 quickly to Brantley. We've seen this a lot tonight. The 0-2 pitch. That's going to be ripped fair. Brantley going to be held at first. Not a lot of speed. Yordan Alvarez now batting as Brantley connects on an 0-2 pitch. Leadoff single for the Astros here in the 7th. First pitch swinging through a fastball for Alvarez. Phillies have to play him straight up with a runner on. 0-2 now to Yordan. He's got 2 Ks already tonight. Ooh, that would have been a perfect hit there. That little corkscrew, swing. 0-2 again to Alvarez. Taken inside, 1-2. Good pitch to lay off. Wouldn't have had a lot of success swinging at that one. 1-2 to Yordan. Curveball misses. Count evens at 2-2. Some of that Charlie Bob Dodds dinger magic here. Whew, another strikeout for Nola. His 15th of the game.
Now batting.
Aaron Nola's got 3 shutouts on the year. Told you folks, he's been dealing. Oh, and Zach Wheeler. Oh, he'll probably pitch tomorrow. Perfect. Bregman does have one of the Astros' 3 hits. He bats with Brantley on first base, and 1 gone here in the 7th. Whew. Those swings look ugly. Fooled on the location, fooled on the speed. 0-1 to Alex.
Nope, outside.
0-2 now to, I'm so used to saying that. 1-1 to Bregman. And finds the outside corner. 2 strikes now on Alex. 1-2.
3.
Whoa. Said he went around on that. That's tough. Nola now with 94 pitches. And all the strikeouts. Yulieski Gurriel bats here with Brantley on first base. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 7th. Nola absolutely cruising. That is ripped hard, but foul. Astros haven't had a lot of base runners tonight. They have had a man reach second base. That's happened once. Brantley over at first. 1-1 count here to Yuli with 2 gone in the 7th. 1-2 now to Gurriel. Another strikeout for Nola. The curveball gets Yuli like it's gotten a lot of guys tonight. Swinging every pitch, says James King. Oh, well, we may have to do that. May have to try that. 9-hole hitter leading off for Philadelphia here. Probably with a single if Springer can get in there, and he does. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 8th.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the order for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He takes a first pitch strike. That's the way it's been called against us, too. That low part of the strike zone has been called a strike a lot. With that inside strike zone to right-handers and outside to left. Home plate umpire, no giving that tonight. Change-up misses there, 1-2. Ooh, a lot of Astros fans here tonight. Astros winners of 5 in a row. Tied with the A's atop the AL West. It's 2-2 now. Segura. Hey, Josh James can tell you this guy's tough. Shatters his bat. And Urquidy will field it himself for out number 2.
Next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Yes, Ryan Dietz. We hope you're not here too late. We need confirmation that your wife, Becca, is watching. 1-0 to McCutcheon. Only a 2-0 ball game. But for those of us that have been here the whole game, James King, Donna Dodds, I know for sure. It seems like it's 10-0, doesn't it? Nola, all the strikeouts, at least 15. McCutcheon fouls it away to stay alive. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard, but Reddick had him played perfectly. He'll squeeze it for out number 3. We're through 7.5. Astros trail this one 2-0. It's Correa, Reddick, and Stubbs due up for the Astros, who trail this one 2-0. We'll be right back.
Leading up for the Astros.
Bottom of the 8th here at Minute Maid Park. Astros down to their final 6 outs. Aaron Nola back out for his 8th inning of work. Foul ball is hit. Fastball is hit foul there for strike number 1. Nola's 100th pitch is taken for a ball. 1-1 now to Carlos Correa. The bullpen's been active for at least an inning for Philadelphia. But they haven't used it yet because the Astros have not figured out that knuckle curve. 1-2 to Correa. Nola with 101 pitches in this one.
Ball 2.
2-2 now to Carlos. I think the Astros have only mustered 3 hits tonight. That one was one that he wanted to look at and then decided really late to swing. 18 strikeouts. They might keep him in just to try to beat Greinke's record. Oh my God. Now the only thing I want to do is just not strike out and give him the record or even tie him with Greinke. Josh Reddick bats with 1 out in the 8th. Can't wait on it. Fouls it away. I hope we're not watching history again tonight. Oh my God, 0-2 to Reddick. Just getting a piece of that one. Same thing there. Ooh. Riley Beck is here. You hear that, Josh? Let's go. 19. Is that 19 for Nola? Oh my God. He's 2 away from tying Greinke's Major League Baseball record of 21 in a game. We'll let Stubbs bat. It's a right-hander. He can strike out just as like anybody else. What in the world? Oh, middle. We know. I don't have dinner reservations, James, but that's funny. I'm trying to speed this one up. Heck no. 0-1 to Garrett. Oh, no. 0-2 now. What? That hasn't been a strike for the Astros pitchers. Hey, not a strikeout. That's the 3rd out of the 8th, but we'll take it. Nola with a pair of strikeouts. He's got 19 in the game. We head to the 9th. Phillies 2, Astros nothing. Bryce Harper leads it off for the Phillies.
Leading off for Philadelphia. The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper leads it off for Philadelphia. In the 9th, Phillies leading this one 2-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Changeup catches the top part of the zone, 1-1. Changeup's fouled away, 1-2 now to Bryce Harper. ripped. It's 3-0 now. Folks, Bryce Harper just hit that one really deep. Really deep. 430 feet off the bat of Bryce Harper. 3-0 now, Phillies. Just smoked.
The first baseman, number 17.
Oh, the third run for Philadelphia tonight. Again, it feels like their 10th. 0-1 to Hoskins. Watch that one drop because Brantley's got a long way to go. Homer single for the Phillies here in the 9th. Brings up D.D. Gregorius. It's a changeup pretty hard, but foul. Changeup just misses there. It's going to be the top of the order due up for the Astros. Oakland now taking the lead in San Francisco 7-5. Folks, that might be 5. Going to be second and third here with nobody out in the 9th.
Now that the catch. JT. Your attention,
We'll bring in Chris Davinsky.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 47, Fred.
Fastball misses there to Real Muto.
Nope, that's the ball.
It's 2-0. Astros trying to avoid the shutout, but also trying to keep this one within striking distance. 3-0 with 2 runners on in scoring position and nobody out, so the infield is in. Changeup gets him looking. Davinsky comes out of the bullpen and issues a strikeout to the first batter he faces.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
Runners stay there at second and third. Now 1 gone for Nick Williams.
That's ball 2.
2-0 to him.
2-0.
Correa catches that one in the air. We thought that was on the ground. But Correa snares that one. Now 2 gone. Runners still staying at second and third. Now they can play at regular depth. First pitch strike to Adam Hazley. 2 outs and 2 runners on. 1 run already in for the Phillies here in the 9th. It's quickly 0-2 to him after the foul ball. Slider freezes him. Davinsky comes in with runners at second and third and nobody out. This inning ends with the runner still at second and third. Great job by Davinsky. Bryce Harper with some insurance for Philadelphia, who now lead this one 3-0. Will Nola come back out with 19 strikeouts? One eye open, checking it out. It's going to be the top of the order for the Astros, and Nola is back out there. 111 pitches. The Major League record is 21, set by Zach Greinke earlier this season. It's George Springer here to lead off the 9th. Astros need not just some hits here, they need to just get out by putting the ball in play. That's what need to happen here. 0-1 to Springer. 0-2 to Springer. Good eye there by George. 1-2. Nola with 19 Ks. Back out for the complete game shutout. Oh, that one just missing. 2-2. Springer probably got some love there. That one's in the strike zone, folks. 2-2. Curveball. Story of the night. And that's his 20th of the game.
Now batting.
Folks, for Nola to have the Major League record, the Astros have to strike out the side in the ninth. They're not going to do that, right? Oh my gosh. Swings through the changeup. Thought the timing was pretty good there. He was out in front. 0-1 to Jose. Fouls the curveball away. 0-2 to Altuve. 21. He's tied Greinke. He's tied Greinke for the Major League record. What in the world is happening? Brantley, come on. You're a professional hitter. Just put the ball in play, Michael. Oh, he fouls it away for strike number 1. James, I hope we're not watching history. Well, we are. They tied Greinke. Oh, my God. 21 strikeouts in a game. 0-2 to Brantley.
2 strikes.
Nola has been filthy tonight. The 0-2 pitch for history. He struck out the side. He's going to be mobbed at the pitcher's mound. Astros 22 strikeouts tonight. Nola breaking Greinke's record. Yeah, Nola wants that ball. We would like to not see any more curveballs, any more changeups. Every Astro had at least 1 strikeout tonight. Our only hope is if Oakland lost. Look at that. 3 hits, 22 strikeouts for Aaron Nola.
3 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
Stay here. We'll see what the A's did. Oh, man. The Astros' 5-game winning streak is snapped in pretty grand fashion. History in the making. Yes, it was exciting. Oh, man. I'll keep him active. Go over to Oakland. Oh, man. Oakland won a slugfest. 9-8. Let's look at this box score for the Astros. Yep, every Astro struck out as we look at there. Springer did it 4 times. Altuve did it 3 times. Alvarez 3. Everybody else twice. Wow. Wow. Look at all those guys who were hitting around 300. Now they're 296, 299 for Gurriel and Altuve. Well, folks, baseball, thank goodness there's another one tomorrow, baby. And it's JV Day versus Zach Wheeler, their second pitcher trying to get to 10 wins before the All-Star break. There we go, tomorrow's starters, Justin Verlander, Zach Wheeler. It's going to be a good one, folks. Come back as the Astros try to even up this series. 52-38. Let's check out the standings. Astros now 1 game back of Oakland there. We've got the Phillies in town tomorrow night. 7:10 is your start. We'll see you guys back here. Thanks for tuning in tonight. A lot of folks to thank. Oh, Alan Bailey. Yeah. Welcome in, brother. Ryan Dietz, Charlie Bob, Donna Dodge, James King. Becca Dietz was even watching. The rally Becca didn't work tonight. She only watched a couple of innings. Astros, once again, to recap it, they're 3-0 losers, but most importantly, the new Major League Baseball record, 22 strikeouts in a game. Oh, Astros got to bounce back quickly tomorrow. We'll do it. We'll see you here at 7:10 right here on Matt Deaton's YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good evening, Go Stros, and wash your hands.